They begin investigating the wrecked corridors of the Peregrine, and they discover another badly mangled body. Uhura's bothered by it, but hurries to catch up to the captain. Reaching an open doorway, they hear a clattering noise within. They see the shadow of movement and what appears to be firelight coming from the room. As they approach, a blue-skinned humanoid steps through the door, menacing them with some kind of stick, and speaking a language that they don't understand. Lana tells Uhura to do something. And
that's not how linguistics work. Here we go.
Yep. Been waiting for that line the whole season.
Yep, and it's finally here, second to the last episode of the whole season.
Yeah,
finally get it.
Oh, man. At some point during all of this, Lieutenant Duke gets burned, and he sends Spock to get him some medical treatment supplies. And so Spock runs off to a blood-covered sickbay to do this. He doesn't see the logic in going himself to do it. Chapel replies that he's trying to act tough since he was just promoted. Chapel brings up Vulcans and their hidden primal nature, and Spock concedes that the Vulcan emotions are dangerous and without proper mindfulness, but they use logic to keep them at bay. Chapel reminds him that it's good to get mad sometimes. Apparently she's never seen Spock with a murder boner before.
Yeah, this is another time where like they step right to the line, especially later. And I will have more to say about that later.
Yes. I think I know what you're talking about, and I agree. Uhura remarks on how much she'll miss Hammer when she leaves the ship. She's thinking back to their time together on Phoenix 3 when they talked about their life paths. And he kind of asked her what her life mission was. And she hasn't really thought about it, hasn't really put a lot of effort into it. And he asked her if she considers staying in Starfleet to just be coasting. And she really doesn't know how to answer the question.
Well, I mean, because that's what she basically says, though, here. She's like, I've been coasting. And he's like, you serious? You were in Starfleet. Like, that's not coasting.
Yeah. No, but I mean, that's kind of the direction that it's coming from. That's kind of what she's making it sound like.
Not to bring up my military service again, but it reminds me of on evaluations every year. One of the sections is like your volunteer work. And I'm like, I volunteered to be in the military. Is that not enough? I got to do other things too.
There's not a draft anymore, right, guys?
Yeah, so it's weird that she would act like that's just coasting. Which, I mean, to a degree, I guess I understand it, because when I went in, it was I guess it was because of this similar thing. Like, I was just kind of going with the flow, not really planning nothing. That's just where I happened to end up, because I didn't want to go to college and all that stuff. So I guess I could see her point a little bit. I definitely felt in my first couple years that that's what I had done. So I can understand her coasting statement.
Sure.
Here.
Especially for her, because it wasn't like she joined Starfleet because that's what she had always wanted to do. She was trying to get away from home because she had just lost her entire family.
Well, I didn't lose my entire family, but I did the same thing.
Yeah. Not everybody has to have Batman's backstory,